You must have made a mistake because our daughter is not a car thief.
I can show you the security footage if you like.
Well, yeah, sure. My whole security team will be looking at that footage.
Definitely your daughter.
Wait a minute. This man, which is my ex-husband, purchased the car for our daughter.
Yeah, it's a very nice car, too. It's an SUV, tricked out.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So it's not a theft.
Ms. Manning decided she didn't want the car. She wanted the cash instead. I explained to her that the money was her father's, so any cash refund would go to him. This is where she threatened me and demanded to see my manager.
That's my girl.
Then, while I was showing a car to her accomplice, she took off like a bat out of hell.
Accomplice? Hannah put her up to it, Todd.
Ma'am, I get the feeling no one forces your daughter to do anything.
Who is she with?
Young man, but I assure you, she was in charge. She barely slowed down enough to let him in.
Oh, that's cool, making her do all the dirty work.
Don't know that. But is this who you saw?
Well, that's the girl, but that's not the boy she was with.
Why don't you know what happens next?
This is a new situation.
How many cars have you stolen?
That was back home, okay? I've got to figure this out.
Okay, so you take a car and you cut it up.
Chop. You chop the car.
Okay, you chop the car and then you sell the pieces, right?
Right.
Okay?
So do you know anyone who fences stolen goods in Landview?
Not offhand.
Okay. Well, if we were in Ohio, I know who to call.
We're not in Ohio, and we can't go to Ohio.
I know. That's why I have to figure this out here, okay? I've got to find a contact somehow.
How long is that going to take?
I don't know.
That's not good enough. This needs to be over now. I did not steal the car for this not to be over now.
I get it. All right, I get it.
Do you?
Yes. You want this over now. And there's only one option.
What's that?
I call Bull.
Who leaves a case like that in the middle of the road?
That's what I said.
So why are we opening it again?
You haven't opened it?
No, not yet.
Why not?
He wanted an audience.
Enough with the suspense.
Well, just open it already.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing!
Ford's Body Shop.
Isn't it Ford Body Shop?
No, it's a name, not the brand. You can get your roommate Ford? So that's good. You're stuck with Matthew.
I guess.
What?
I don't know. It's just sudden. I mean, like, he's all upset, and then 10 seconds later, there's no problem. He was really mad.
He probably still is. At me.
No, I'm the one who hurt him.
But he cares about you. So let's hope he blames me, and then you two can go back to being okay. You know, like friends.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, well, we pulled the lugs on Hannah's phone in the dorm. A couple calls for parents earlier in the term, but nothing now.
Better so.
A couple of classmates said it was all about classwork, and a whole bunch of calls to Ford.
Nothing else stands out?
No, she's quiet, did her homework. Nobody really knew her well.
Parents?
Oh, let me see. Parents been in Europe for a couple of months. Last known pension was in Umbria, and they were on their way up north backpacking.
That's great.
State Department flagged their passports.
Yeah, I want to hold my breath. McBain. Yeah? Really? Which exit? Okay. Thanks. Let me know. Hannah left the state.
She's on a plane?
No, she used her speed pass on Interstate 95. She's in Delaware.
Of course I care about you. You've been a good friend. That's why I don't want to be a dog here.
He wouldn't.
I could have. But that really sucked because you've been great to me. You know, every time something goes wrong, I look around and there you are.
Well, you've been the same for me. You've helped me more than you'll ever know.
I don't know how, but...
Trust me. I've gotten through a lot because of you.
Good.
And thanks for saying it.
What?
That you care about me. I was beginning to think that you believed what everyone was saying.
I don't listen to anything that Todd Manning says. What?
Star, too. She thinks I'm trying to break you guys up.
Well, I don't know if I can believe anything this Star says.
I do. I mean, I get why she would say it. She probably noticed it before I did.
What?
Look, I would never try to break you guys up. But the truth is, somewhere along the line, things changed for me.
What do you mean?
I think I'm falling for you.
You're looking for Nate Salinger, right?
I don't have the money.
Where is it?
I don't know. I lost it.
Little bastard told the truth.
Huh?
Nothing.
Look, maybe I've got the wrong guy. I don't know.
No, I'm sure you're right. Where can I find Nate?
I don't know.
Don't you want a little justice done?
It's right over there.
You sure that this is not the guy Star was with?
Positive. This kid doesn't look anything like him.
Well, what did he look like?
Well, he was a kid about her age, brown hair, nice looking. Yeah.
Catch a name?
Your daughter did all the talking. Now, if you'll excuse me, I was about to call the police.
What?
Oh, no. You make that call, you get fired.
You can't do that.
Oh, yes, he can. Star took a car that she owned.
Not yet. She didn't.
Excuse me a second. Forget about being fired. What I'm gonna do, call the police. I'm gonna buy this establishment. I'm gonna run you out of business. What's your name?
Gil?
Gil. All right, I want you to look at the big picture here. You've obviously had a day you'd like to forget. I suggest that's exactly what you do. All right, here's how it went, Gil. I sent Star down here early to acquire the automobile. The automobile has been paid for in full by me. I'll sign all the paperwork. Okay? There was no theft. No theft. Write her up.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Todd? Who has our daughter? You want to call the guy we've been hiding from? The guy who wants to break your kneecaps for stealing $50,000?
They owed me that money.
This is insane.
Not totally, okay? I know that Bull might want to hurt me, okay? But we've got a car that's worth more than what I owe him. We could just give Bull the car.
And what if he doesn't want it?
He could take it and sell the parts just like I would.
Well, does he know the right guys that he could sell the parts to?
He doesn't need to. Bull's not on the run, okay? He can make the contacts, he can take it out of state and sell it if he wanted to.
What if he takes the car and still comes after you?
But why? He knows I don't have the money. Look, he's just an employee, Star. He's only doing what my dad wants.
So you really think that we could trust him?
It's the only choice we've got.